Hey folks, Kevin here. Well, it is March 22nd, 2024, and I wanted to give you an update on some of the plants that we started in the house here. And so one of the plants that we started in here are the hardwood cuttings of the blueberry plants that we took from the plants a couple weeks ago. And so far, quite a few of them are leafing out. That's looking really good. They're leafing out bit by bit, and if we see some flower buds that I missed by chance, so hopefully each one of these nodes, like this is a leaf node, that's a leaf node, and I tried to peel off any flower buds or cut off any flower buds that were there. So I'm pretty happy with how well they're doing at this point. These are the sweet potatoes down here that we did the vine cuttings from about a week and a half ago, I think now. So we did the cuttings from these ones. We did it in the kitchen, and then we put them over in some quart jars over in this area over here. So we had them in quart jars right over there. So what I'm going to do now is insert a clip where I was in the work area with Thea 4 or 5 days ago. And it was 7 days after doing the hardwood, not the hardwood cuttings, doing the cuttings of the sweet potato vines that you saw in the quart jars that we had behind us here. So that clip will play next, and that again is a clip that we shot a few days ago that showed the amount of root growth that we had on the sweet potato vines that were cuttings that were in the quart jars of just water. Nothing else added to them, and the roots got so thick in there that we decided to pot them up because there were so many vine pieces in there. I'm going to go over to the work area now and show you where they are, and also that'll come right after this clip. So that's what's coming. So it's March 17th, 2024. Thea's over here in the nursery area, working inside the coop area, and potting up some of the sweet potato vine cuttings that were taken last week. So they've all got some vines on them, some roots on them rather, and we could let them get, but we had quite a few in a mason jar. So this it's about 1 week, isn't it, hon?
Yeah, 1.5 weeks about, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
so
2.
So we're potting them up with some of the leaf mold that's in here now, and then it'll be double ground hardwood bark mulch, like right in here. And so in the coop area here and in the work area, the temperature stays well above freezing. Right now, it's about 50 degrees Fahrenheit right now, it looks like, or just above it. I'm watering them some down right now. And I don't have a good catch pan for underneath them yet. But let's go over here. And here's the first tray over here that has been moistened. This is a heat mat. A 2x4 foot heat mat. These are not the ones that I would recommend. Got this on Amazon. They do work. They just aren't built as well as these ones are. And this is some of the blueberry seeds I just started in here. So we'll see how they do. So we got quite a few of the sweet potatoes vines that rooted very well. And we're potting them up now. It's cooler over here. Don't have the room in the house to do them and all. But just wanted to give you an update on the sweet potato vines and rooting them a week to a week and a half. Now we're potting them up. We got quite a few, and getting them put on heat mats and keeping them watered. So that's it. Well, I'm heading over to the work area right now, the nursery section, and I've got to water some of the sweet potato vines that you just saw that were just getting potted up. But a quick story, those of you who have been watching the channel for a while know Timmy one of our cats, and he's been in many videos over the years. You probably saw him in videos on the tops of these buildings as I was building them on the greenhouse, on the honey hut, each building. He thinks he's some sort of construction supervisor. He's more of a person than a cat, and he does darn well whatever he wants to do. And the reason I'm telling you this is because these doors handles, I love these door handles, and one of the reasons is if I've got a tote or whatever, I can put my butt up against there, slide it down and get in. Well, if you've got a smart supervising cat, they can open these doors and it's a real problem. Now the reason I say that is all the plants were doing really well in here, and this is super insulated, this building is, and it's it hasn't gone below, I think, 44 degrees, I think, when it was the coldest part. Right now it's 24 degrees Fahrenheit, and the winds let up this morning, but we've had big windstorms here, and so it's super cold outside. And so Timmy, if we don't keep an eye on him, he'll come over here, open the door, and of course he doesn't close the door behind him. Kind of a pain in the butt, Timmy is. So, okay, we're over here now. I haven't really done anything outside in the greenhouse area there in a while. Let me turn on a light here. And these are the sweet potato vines over here that we started, and because it's been so cold and all, and they get pretty shocky, you can see some of them are looking pretty darn rough. So a lot of these aren't going to make it. We'll definitely have some that do make it, but and we do have them on little heat mats here, so it's really important that they retain nice moisture, but you don't want to mist them when it's this cold in here. Right now it's 43 degrees Fahrenheit. And that can be a problem. But you see, some of these will survive as well, and it's real easy. They root out so quickly, we could take more cuttings as well. But we'll see how well these guys will recover. I'm going to give them some water now. That's why I just brought over one of these little watering, what is it? It's a watering canister, I'll call it. And over here, we started some of our blueberry seeds in here as well. So the vines were looking really good, great roots. Brought them over here, and it was well over 46 degrees in here. But over this whole week with the high winds, once Timmy opens the door, the winds open the door even more, and that just drops the temperature down in here. So it's like 42 degrees. It really holds the temperatures pretty darn well all winter long. But and we don't put any heat source in here at all. So that's it for today's video. We'd like to thank our sponsor, Timmy, the supervisor, and say thank you for watching, and have a great and safe day. Bye-bye now.